Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic. Thank you all for being there. Thank you for all the love, the comments, the share, the subscription. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. So today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, which is the importance of a relationship experience before saying I do. Yes. The importance of a relationship experience before saying I do. Like my other videos, I've made some other videos about this, the downside, the negative effect of relationship, the lasting negative effect of a relationship, and also I talked about the benefit of a broken relationship. I've talked about some other videos, so if you actually still want to watch it, because those ones also carry very important information that can also add to this and make it more easier and understandable for you as well. So I can leave the links of those videos on this description, so you can also watch and learn. Okay. The first one is potential regrets. So, if for example, if you don't go through this relationship, these are the things that you see. It's not like it is, because though some people don't have to go through a relationship before they learn all of these things, only if you were paying attention, like you probably went through some marriage counseling, or you went through, because if you don't say you don't want to go through a relationship, it's okay, it's fine, nobody's forcing you. It's not a must, it's not a do or die affair, but you should make sure you take your time to find informations, gather informations, learn, read books if possible before you enter a marriage, before you get married. It's just same as this. Also, this effect also applies to those who went through the relationship but they were not paying attention. This is what they will still get in their marriage. Now the same rope to everybody, like all of you are in the same circle of what I'm going to be saying today. And it's also same as people who just saw somebody, there were no time, you didn't court, like you didn't even know the person. Maybe you were just there for like 1 week. I think someone who came because he came from abroad. He just came, he just saw somebody, his mother or his father just introduced the person. He just said, "Oh, I'll marry her now. Now, I'm in a hurry because you want to go back." The next thing you just pick somebody, you not even spend enough time, maybe 1 month, well, 2 weeks, you just get married to the person. And then when you get inside the marriage, these are the things that you start to see. So all the whole rope here, we are all in the same ship, going to the same destination. All of these things are very important. We are all discussing about the effect that comes out from those type of people who fail to do this type of things. It doesn't mean you must be in a relationship, like I said. But if you refuse not to go and clarify, not to find information, even if you don't want to be in a relationship, that's also your business. These are the things you will see. So if you don't do that, make sure you clarify, get information, gather information, get wisdom, read books, study, because if you don't, all these are what you will get. So let's go into the main topic. Like my number one, I said potential regrets. Like the thing is, when you be in a relationship, probably you were not opportune, to go through a relationship, you just got married for one reason or the other. These are the things you see, in the sense that you start regretting. You'll be regrets because just like I said, if for example you were no time, you didn't date, you start seeing regrets because you'll be like, so this person be, because there was not enough time for you to meet that person. There was not enough time for you to understand that person, and you just pop it. Similar with someone who got married without all this idea. You didn't even read books, you didn't even gather information, nothing. You just pop, you get into a relationship, you start regretting. You'll be like, so marriage be. With that, you'll be like, I beg, I want to leave, because you start there'll be regret. And another thing is, when you're inside the relationship, you see cases whereby they keep thinking, people like that keep thinking there's someone better outside. They keep thinking, I beg, I'm in the ruggest relationship ever. They will never appreciate what they have. Yes, because you were not in the relationship to actually know what you wanted. Why would you appreciate what you have? You won't. Just like I said, some people don't know what the importance of what they have sometimes until they have lost it. You will not know because why will you know the difference? You just look at someone who you are not experienced to be able to tell, like you saw, for example, a human hair. The opportunity, let me use that as an example. You are opportunity to be gifted a human hair, and then alongside a synthetic hair. And then someone just came and said, I need this hair. Oh, please, can you just dash me? Or you were in need of money. You were just like, okay, let me just sell it. You might end up selling that human hair for a penny. Maybe somebody come and tell you it's 3,000 naira. You say, hey, it's 3,000. Yeah, just take now, give me 3,000. Because why? You don't know the importance. You didn't know. You don't know how costly this thing is in the market because you have no idea. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You had no idea about it. Then you were just gifted hey, opportunity. You were just in the marriage. Someone just came and you were just boom. You're inside. I'm married. Though. That's where the video starts. If you are not informed, if you don't take your time to actually find information, even if you even do you say I don't want to date for one reason or the other, you will start to find this will become an issue for you because you start regretting. You'll be like, I didn't know that this thing is supposed to be. I didn't even know the marriage is difficult like this. So that is what will start coming to your mind. You'll be like, is relationship this difficult? Is a marriage this difficult? I like a marriage they do. Yes, because it looks like something that I don't know how to say it. Yeah, because you were never prepared. You start thinking there's somebody better than the one you have outside. And even there's some people just look at, for example, from some scenarios of some people who maybe some persons who went to like get married will be like, I don't want these girls that are in city. I've seen scenarios like that. I don't want girls that are in city. They're too exposed. They're too this. You now go and bring the one from village. Anything now happen, somebody now come and open that village girl eye. Come let am see wetin e no understand before. You know they dress, you know they do this, you know they do that. Yeah, come begin the open. Maybe person come one class. Hi, because it was not opportune to see. You didn't experience, so you now know, oh, this is what I want. So that even when things like that come, you'll be like, I don't care. I've seen things like that before. Nothing did there. That you'll be thinking there is something better outside than what you have inside. That thought will continue. You will always be feeling, I would have gotten married to someone better. How did I even end up here? Instead of you to sit your ass down and see how you can work on what you have, you keep thinking that you have made a mistake. You keep regretting. I beg. I wish I know this is how marriage is. I beg. I think there's somebody else outside that is better than this person. I would have known. I would not have just married this person. But if you had the time to actually go through relationship, probably you should have upgraded. You should have understood what you actually wanted. When your relationship, those that was mindful, like I said, not the ones that were just going there as if they were playing Candy Crush, as if they came to read story book. If those ones that was mindful, that was going through it mindfully, are the ones that will understand and know that okay, this particular person is not meant for me. Like the video I did in my video before. I told you I will leave the description so you can also watch benefits of a relationship, of a broken relationship, and also the lasting effect of a broken relationship, negative lasting effect of a broken relationship. I would also leave the description on this video so that you can also watch and learn as well. So if, for example, you were not opportunity to go through all those hurdles, those process, you start thinking there's something better outside. I have to go and get and this one that I have is not good. And the one there outside, I better part. Instead of you to sit down and work on what you have. These are the things. Because you be thinking, I beg, this one, I'm not sure this one I know good. If your friend comes or your mother or someone come and start to tell you different things, you will just be like, and you start dancing to their tune because you were not informed. You didn't even understand. You did not go through anything. Just like I said, people can just come and take advantage of your marriage. Your mother can come, be the one that will be controlling everywhere. Your father will come and be the one that will control. There you go, here you go, there you go, here you go, and everything. So if you see, people who really don't have those kind of, you are not exposed, or better say you are not informed. Even if you do not have a opportunity, you should be informed. You don't go through these things. These are one of the things you go through. That's one. Another one is you start having unrealistic expectations. You start expecting perfect communication. Number one, under unrealistic expectations. Like the expectations that the unrealistic expectations is is numerous. First of all, they start thinking and they start expecting perfect communication in the sense that, for example, maybe instead of you to communicate, maybe probably both of you now, you have issues in that relationship, probably you and your partner have issues, but because you were not, you didn't have all these things, you were not informed, you didn't know how it was, you were not prepared and everything. You start thinking that the person is supposed to know what is inside your mind. Like both of you have quarrel, or even if you don't even have quarrel, you're expecting me to know what is inside your mind. Ah, why didn't you know that you're supposed to do it like this? Is it supposed to not say it like this? You're not supposed to do it like this. You want people to read your mind. You want people to know the right thing to do at the right time. Like we are just supposed to know. You're supposed to know the right thing. I'm not supposed to tell you. But if, for example, you were informed, or better still, you experienced it, you would have learned that part at some point. Maybe learning how to, adopting some skills of learning how to resolve issues and all of those things. But because you didn't go down that route, these are potential consequences whereby you start expecting, communication will be at the end of the day, lead to communication breakdown. It turns into a problem, a real problem. Because you are expecting you expect me to know what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be inside your mind, and you're supposed to be inside my mind. Instead of you to say it out. But if you were informed, probably you went through this, you should have understood at some point that no, things don't work this way. Probably you should have adjusted that. But because you didn't go through those process, you didn't know. That's one. Another one is believing love conquers all. It's not like love is bad though. Yes, love indeed is strong. In fact, can conquer everything. But people who does not go through these things, who doesn't have any experience, you didn't read book, you were not informed. Either way, whether you were informed or experienced, information is information. However, you get informed, and the main thing is that you are informed. So if you are not informed, you are part of those people who are not informed, or who just saw someone and boom, you got into the relationship without even there was no time. I want to marry sharp, sharp, sharp for one reason or the other. You start to have these issues. You start thinking, oh, love conquer everything. Then when financial problem will come, you now be like, yeah, this is how it is. So you were thinking that some of them said there was not even opportunity to, I think they just left their father's house and they went to school in their parents' house. There were no opportunity to even stay outside their parents' house, probably even in school. In school we have hostels and hey, you could still stay outside, learn one or two things too, because that school circle too has some lessons to teach if you are paying attention. Everything is mindfulness. Be paying attention. Don't be living like everybody just living. Day you break, you get shit, you go. Be learning. Life is a lesson. Fly past you, my dear, a lesson. Who I forgot, may you be listening, may you be learn. Yes, that's how funny it is, but it's the truth. So, if for example you are not opportune to go through all these problems, you start thinking, I think love, because of love is just everything. When you have a financial problem come, you start feeling, hey, I just supposed to have money. I didn't see this one coming. No, I didn't think that there was not supposed to be money. Oh. It becomes a problem for you. Another thing, personal growth. You are not informed. You didn't grow things you are supposed to adopt, things you are supposed to know. You didn't have them. So you see all these things. Hey, that's one. Another one is they start expecting complete compatibility. They want like this person I'm with is supposed to understand me. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be five. Two of us is supposed to be 5 and 6 bread and butter. They lie you. They start thinking that there's no quarrel. Everything's going to be perfect. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be nice. And then because as you entered marriage and you felt it's going to be sweet if you are not informed. So you should either way be informed, experienced, or reading books or getting informations and everything. You should be informed. If you are not informed, these are the hoodos and people that went to the relationship without paying attention. These are things that they start to think. These are how they behave, and it have a way of affecting the relationship, the marriage. Before you know what's happening, is gone. These are the things. These are someone who went to a battlefield without preparing. You don't know how to shoot gun. You just went straight to the battlefield. Only one bullet like this, you are down now. They don't kill you. Like, girl, you did like that. Yeah, you are gone because why you were not prepared. So these are the things. And another thing is they start expecting, like I said, complete compatibility. The ones that we are meant for each other. In fact, there's not supposed to be quarrel. Everything's supposed to be smooth. You're just supposed to, you are me, I'm you. But forgetting that that person is coming from another sector, coming from another place entirely. Both of you are supposed to start knowing each other. But if you had done that before, you should have understood. You should even know what is good for you. At least because it's not even nice to just at least even no matter the religion you are, even in Christianity, support courtship at least for some time before you actually get courtship is for you to actually know that person. Or even inside that courtship, if you don't have this experience, you even inside the courtship, you will still be blind. You still will not know if this person is meant for you or not, or you start having the hope of probably will change. You know those kind of things. Eh. So that is those are the things you have to be learning. Then you say expecting they start expecting stress-free marriage. Like I said, you just feel the friendship is stress-free. There should not have stress. It should just be sweet. There should be no quarrel. Financial. There should be no financial problem. Everything should just be sweet. No problem, no issues at all. It should just be going smooth because they were not informed. They were not informed. That's the truth. But if you were informed, you would know that no, these things don't work this way. Hey, because you are prepared. You have learned, you have heard stories, you've heard lessons, you have prepared yourself, body, mind, soul, so that you won't get caught up. So that's one. And another thing, when conflicts come, for example, maybe when they quarrel now, quarrel just come into the marriage, when your husband is quarreling, when your partner is quarreling, you start thinking the marriage is over. If you don't do that one, you will call your father, you call your mother, you call your great grandfather to come and settle you, to come and settle the issue because why? You were not informed, you were not prepared. So when it came, it looked something like, oh, this is how it is. I feel like dying. This is how it's going to be. Oh my God. Because you were not prepared. So, all this is I'm saying. Leave church or leave religion. No matter your religion, leave this one now. If you don't want to date, fine. For what reason meant for you, go and read books. Go and gather information. If you just enter into a marriage, even people that even got this experience inside the marriage, they see the shock. Like they see the shock. When I was sitting, they'll be like, "Oh, that's fun." Compared to you, when even there was no time. Like you didn't even go through any of these things. You didn't even read. You just woke up and the next thing. Our society is becoming more advanced, exposed with yeah things everywhere by the day. So you see, you have to be more cautious. Life has advanced more than that time where your mother will pick somebody for you. You just go and just marry. Boom. Any, I will just start learning each other. It's no longer like that. Maybe it works olden days, but not now because this is advanced. So you have to update yourself too. Learn, get information. Know how this is the internet. Watch videos. Get informations on how these things work. Don't just go inside because probably maybe you're a pastor or for some reasons you were not informed. They just pick somebody for you. You just boom, you go and marry until you see manage it. Now you price something and they sell for you. Who go market if you price Gary does so you cannot say I need Gary. They'll go and sell okra for you. If it's a Gary you need, they will sell Gary for you. So you're the one that picked what you want and they sold it for you. So that's why you have to be careful so that you will know what you want to use Gary for. Don't go and start thinking that they used to use Gary to make you want to make eba. You went to buy fufu or starch and it's eba you want to make. How? If they say starch for you, what will you do with starch? Can you use starch to make eba? No. That's the reason why you have to know what you want. But if you have experience of okay, I've known what they use starch for, or I've known what they use Gary for. So by the time you go to the market, you will know what you want to buy. If it is Gary, you know I'm buying Gary because I want to use it for starch to make eba. If it's starch, you know okay, I want to buy starch because I want to use it to make starch. But if you don't have an idea of how these things work, you go and buy starch for Gary. You and I wonder the kind of eba you make. It's funny, but sincerely, this is where we sometimes will mess up. A lot of people are guilty of these things. A lot of people are guilty of these things. That's why, like I said, I'm sharing these videos because I just want, I don't know, but I believe one way or the other, there are some people who would be watching and they should be able to learn one or two things if you are mindful, if you are paying attention. And don't listen to these things with a biased mind. Unlike me, too, same as me, I'm still learning every day. I got life. Like I said, life is a lesson. The more you are living, the more you are learning. Even if I'm married, inside the marriage, I still dey learn. There are things I see there, I'm like, oh, hmm, hmm. Yes, we're all like, it's the truth. We're all learning. So it's good you have all these information. For me, I'm still looking for more information to empower me too. Empowerment is good. When you have those things, it brings down the stress in your life. It's the truth. It reduces your stress. It reduces your mistake. Even if you make at least you do this on, just like someone who's not prepared for a war that went to, you don't even know how to crack a gun and you went to a war front, they'll just kill you now once. So you see the thing. That is one thing about these things. That's why you have to learn. Okay, you have to pay attention. That's one. And another thing is they start assuming one's need will be met by another person. Like, for example, you just feel, oh, when I marry, my husband will take care of all my needs. Huh? My husband will take care of all my needs. Or even probably the man or someone, probably the woman was more wealthier or stuff like that, though it doesn't happen in this part. There are some men like that. They start feeling, oh, I beg, since the woman has money, let me just relax. So you are not informed. Hey, you are not seeing, you didn't see the hurdles, you don't see anything, you are just there. But most especially the women, they start thinking their husband is supposed to take care of everything. You will not prepare for anything. You will not learn, handwork, skill, or how to empower your own self as a woman. You just feel, I marry my husband is going to take care of everything. You feel it's his responsibility. You will not understand that you are supposed to contribute because why? You're not informed. I don't want to start going. You're not informed. You didn't go through the reading. You didn't go through the experience. But if you had gone through all of these things, one way or the other, nature would have found you. Probably bring these lessons to you. But since you didn't go through it, at least read. And if you still did not read, eh, these are the things you see. So it is better. You see, you're just going through this video, and you are probably thinking one way or the other. And even you are in the relationship, you have not been mindful. You have not been paying attention. And yes, start paying attention. Start paying attention. Everybody is learning. Yes. Start paying attention to even the fly that fly past you. Pay attention. The food you are eating, pay attention. Be mindful of what you are doing. So that's one. And another one is you start expecting your partner to change. You're already in the relationship. Oh. Start thinking, I beg you will change it. Something that you saw that this same person is not good. Like overall, you are seeing it. You're already in it too, unfortunately. Or you start thinking, it will change. It will change. At the end of the day, you will become frustrated. Before you know what's happening, you are tired of that marriage. It's the truth. But if, for example, you were prepared, you knew all these things, you would have been careful. Like I said, you would not have gone and buy buy Gary to make starch. And then you put Gary in the fire. You want to use it you want to make starch like Gary. You be expecting as you are turning the Gary, it will turn to starch. Don't worry, the color will change. It's going to go to starch. It will thick. You'll be there. You'll be wasting your time because you are not informed. You're not prepared to know the scenario of how these things work. You just jumped into it. Pop. You heard that they are making starch. And you're making starch. And the next thing, you don't even know the ingredients that they use in making the starch. You just went to the market. I want to make starch. I want to buy Gary. You not even tell the person, how are they making starch? You don't want to bother. You just want to buy Gary and then you want to go and make starch. And then you'll be there. You'll be turning the starch in the fire. You wait for it to done. Because why? You were not prepared. You didn't hear all these things. You were not informed. These are the downside. There are a lot of people who are guilty of this, who were just in a relationship without paying attention. They were just there they just come out like, I don't care. They just be catching fun. They went there to catch fun. Just be catching fun. When the radio starts, these are the things you see. So if you have not been paying attention, and they start paying attention, okay, it's not for fun. It's supposed to build you. It's supposed to help you. So that's it. And another thing is overwhelming. Like everything you see start becoming overwhelming. The monetary aspect. Oh, there's no money. It's not just difficult. Oh, is it like this? Hey, it looks as if it looks as if everything is coming down on you all at the same time. Because it's something you have not been prepared now. Just like you just went to the war front, you start seeing soldiers are shooting, they are shooting. Even before they shoot you, you have died. Because you are not prepared. You don't even know how to crack a gun, talk about shooting it. You are not prepared. Before they shoot you, you have already died. Out of the fear of fire. You It's like this. I didn't. Before you know, you have given up on the marriage before the marriage. You still need to find way to revive it. The only thing you'll be seeing inside is negative aspect because you were not prepared. You are not informed. You didn't bother to go through all these things. You just carried your bag. I want to be a married woman. I want to, because we hear people are getting married for one reason or the other. You just enter. And then when you are there, the way you enter, you also walk away if you are not careful. The whole thing will just look as if everything is coming all together. All together. You start finding, this is why I thought I have money, doesn't have money. I'm tired though. What kind of thing is this? But you forget that sometimes there are ups and downs. But someone complain, you fight too much. Hey, you're not supposed to be like this. How come you be quarreling? You're not supposed to understand me. I'm not supposed to understand you. I'm not supposed to quarrel, complain. In fact, the overwhelming will become too much that it will even affect your emotion, it will affect your health at the end of the day. If you are not, so if you are not informed and you are not prepared, you have not been paying attention, please start paying attention. I know all of these things. There are some people who are guilty of this. Yes, most of us are sometimes because of probably over religiousness. You went to church, pastor, blah blah blah. I'm a Christian. I'm not facing that fact, but that doesn't mean that you should be foolish. That doesn't mean that you should not be paying attention to things. You just be doing things anyhow. You expect God to just come and give you a husband, just like I said. You expect, as you just carry that starch now, the garri now, you just put it inside. You carry the garri and put it inside pot. Automatically, starch should be ready. You have to make it. It has to pass through a process. It will pass through a process. If it doesn't pass through a process, it cannot be a bar. It cannot be garri. It cannot be a bar. It cannot be starch. It must pass through a process. And these are the things. So that's one. And then another one is not knowing their compatibility. Because they find out that at the end of the day, they won't know their compatibility. They will not even know those are meant for them. Just like what I said. You went to the market, you don't even know what I'm supposed to use carry or starch to do. You don't know your compatibility. You don't even know who you're supposed to be with. You don't even know. You just went there, boom. If it's meant for you, you don't know. You're already in it. So what do? You're not informed. You're not informed. So you will not know, okay, this person, this is my person in the process of, I dated this. And I found out that this type of person is not meant for me. I don't think I'm good at this. Or I don't think I need someone that nags too much. I'm a very soft person. Or no, I'm a very hard person. I need someone that can be very harsh a little bit so that it can be putting me to check. You don't even, you were not prepared. Like I said, you were not informed. So at the end of the day, you don't even know what you want. You get confused. The marriage is already tired of you before you get tired of the marriage. Because everything is just happening at the same time. You are not prepared. So these are the things. You have to be prepared though. You don't just come inside, carry bags. A lot of people are doing these things. Forget, even as open as the society is today, people still do this thing. They just feel, for one reason or the other. I don't know. For one reason or the other. Some of them just come from abroad. Maybe the father just gave them somebody. You must be bother to look. At the end of the day, this is what you see. And it's what you get. That's how it is. You cannot go to the market and say you want a curry and they will give you cash. It's what you buy. You price. And they sell for you. So you have to be careful of what you go to the market to buy. Yeah. So that's it. And then another thing is increased pressure. The pressure starts increasing. If, for example, like through friends, maybe you unfortunately you started meeting, let me say, friends. You'll be comparing your marriage to the other one because you don't know what you want. So you see the other person, so you be like, why is it like this? Oh, how come my mom like this? My mom start doing like that. If supposing you were aware before now, you would have understood the difference of this thing. Paul's relationship is different from your own. Amanda's relationship is different from your own. The both of you is not the same thing. Both of you is not the same thing. But if you have gone through these things, if you were informed, you would have known how to navigate it. But because you weren't, you will not know. At the end of the day, you start to fear failure. Hey, this thing want to crash. Oh, hey, this thing will scatter. Oh, hey, are you sure this marriage is not about to fail? Hey, I didn't know marriage is this difficult. Oh, this is how it is. Very small thing you have called your father. Very small thing you have called your mother. Something that both of you will sit down and settle amicably. You call your mama, you call your papa, because you are not prepared. No emotional resilience. Like you were not prepared because that's like I said, you go through the video I did before, the benefits of a broken relationship, you will understand. Because those things have benefits. Those emotional resilience that you're supposed to have to know how to pass through, challenges in life. You know how to when for example you and someone quarrel or you and your partner quarrel, you just know okay, it's for some time. You calm down. Okay, I'm supposed to tell him like this, or I'm just supposed to calm down, or I'm supposed to just walk away. You were not prepared. You were not informed. You don't know all those things. At the end of the day, the whole thing start looking so overwhelmed to you. At the end of the day, you start thinking, I think this marriage is going to fail. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. So you see all these things. These are one of them. And another thing is limited relationship skills. Like I said, the skills I was talking about, conflict resolution. Things you're supposed to learn. You know how to bear things, get prepared, know how to avoid when quarrel is coming, know when to say sorry, know when to say I know I don't take this, so know your boundaries. You didn't learn anything. We're just there. When some of them go through those relationships, they are not learning anything, they're not there, they're just going as if someone who went to class, you did not learn. When people were reading, you will not read. When they are playing, then your teacher is reading in school, is teaching in school, you probably are playing with your phone, you're not learning. Then the exam will come, what will you write? You won't write and you fail now. Truth be told, you will just fail. So these are the things. That's why you have to be prepared. You just have to be prepared. You have to, as you are in it, my dear, go and if you know you have not you have not dated, you decide to say you don't want to date, but make sure you read books. Go and read books. Go and read, go and gather information as much as possible. And if you are with someone you want to date, have at least some reasonable amount of time with somebody before you end up getting married to that person. Even at least they see one at least 6 months, 3 months, and all of these things. Sometimes go to the person's house. Go to the person's house, still go, you come back, visit, even if you can spend one day, it won't kill you. If you cannot spend one day with someone that you want to be with, is it that you know someone you want to spend your lifetime with? Because there are some people they will just be pretending. Inside the when you leave, you don't know what happens afterwards because you are not. Maybe you want to come, you're that people that always call. I'm coming, call. I'm coming, and you call. You have to just come in and see in case of anything. But because you were not, you say you don't want to. Maybe even if you manage to, like I said, date the person for some time, 3 months, 6 months, and all of these things, be paying attention. You watch food. Make sure you are studying the person's character. And if it's not good, run away. Oh. Studying your character, study the person's character. Don't do things I can't say we change because probably you're not informed. Go and read books, go and gather information. Gather information, all these things are necessary. So and so many others. Okay, because I don't want to make the video long. So please, I hope we are learning. I am still learning. So please, I would love us to always pay attention to all of these things. Sometimes, no matter how we go through these things, we can't be perfect. You understand? We still will not guarantee us a perfect relationship. Nature still just have to do its own. Everything still depends. God is still the one that will say, hey, see, this is your own. But it will be good if you have all of this, all these gadgets, all these things, informations at hand, the right ones that you can put together to make the job or the journey easier for you. Because it's not easy. Marriage is a class so that you can't even when you're inside and sister, we are still learning. You won't get don't say you're tired. Things pop up every day that you didn't see coming. You'll just be I'm telling you, talk about someone who was not prepared. So if you are not being prepared, go and prepare, I beg. Hmm? So that's it for today's video. I don't want the video to be too long, so I also have some other videos. Please take time to go through the videos on my channel. They are all educative. Like I said, I'm also learning, but I take my time to give content that are very, very educative. If you pay attention, very educative for our life, different aspects of the things, day-to-day things that we do, and everything. So, if all of these things I've said today makes a lot of sense to you, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and watch out for my next video. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. Bye.